Ladies and gentlemen, your main event this evening is brought to you by Aces. Thank you to Aces for creating the custom Lions Den Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, when the bell sounds, the man in charge of the action, please welcome back to Lions Pride Sports, Mr. Alex Morosos. And now, from halftime at Highway 21, this is your main event of the evening. And it is set for one fall and has no time limit. In this match, if Mathayus wins, he will become the first ever Lions Den champion. However, if Houston Carson wins, the tournament will restart on December 3rd. And if Mathayus will not be able to enter the new tournament. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, standing in the corner to my left, from the Lions Den, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the owner of Lions Pride Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, the Texas Lion! Opponent standing in the corner to my right, from the fighting pits, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the headline Mathayus!
We have reached this moment because Mathayus survived the Lions Den Championship Invitational Tournament, defeating Chavi Chulo in the final just 2 weeks ago. But there was a twist because Houston Carson, the owner of Lions Pride Sports, revealed that the tournament may be over, but the challenge isn't. Mathayus has to beat Carson tonight in order to become the first ever Lions Den champion. It's teacher and trainee. One of the most accomplished men to ever come out of the Lions Den is across from the man who mentored him and who coached him. Carson created this championship to give the trainees of the Lions Den a prize to fight for and something to seek in addition to the biggest prize in the Pride, the Lions Pride Sports Championship. And Mathayus, you can make a strong case that he is the best athlete to ever emerge from the Lions Den. You have to put Cade Carson in that argument. Of course, the first ever Lions Den trainee to win the Lions Pride Sports Championship. You have to put Mia Friday at just shy of 16 years old into that mix as well. But Mathayus is in the discussion. And of course, if he becomes golden and the first ever Lions Den champion, I think his name potentially goes to the top when it comes to trainees who have emerged from the den and found success.
Come on, you 22 years old, you little.
Lock up in the center of the ring. Again, these two men very well matched when it comes to strength, but it's Mathayus powering down Houston Carson face first. Let's also factor in, of course, This is Houston's first match in 2 years and only his second match in 4 years since he had to retire due to medical issues. He has been cleared to compete tonight, just as he was 2 years ago. And so it is Houston Carson who's been training for sure, but there's nothing like being in the ring up against an opponent rather than being in the gym and training. So Carson knocking off a little bit of ring rust. He's taking his time for sure. He is a very cerebral competitor, and he knows that maybe an easing in to this match is necessary against a man, Mathayus, who competes on a weekly basis, if not more than a match a week. Side headlock, standing. Carson.
Shut up, baby. Yeah! Give up! No!
Still good, still good.
Make some noise for your coach and your owner, people.
Mathayus trying to fight his way out of the control of Carson. Does and delivers a shoulder right to Houston, who rolls out the Texas Lion. Again, trying to get his wits about him.
Smart fans right there.
I think this crowd is definitely conflicted in this matchup. Of course, Houston, the creator of Lions Pride Sports, the owner, the trainer at the Lions Den training facility, and certainly has built up a significant amount of fan following over his decade or so in professional wrestling, dominating in Texas and beyond. But I think there is still some confusion. Houston said he wanted to be the final boss, essentially, when it comes to this championship. It's not just because it's Mathayus. The plan all along was the tournament winner, without knowing it, would have to go through Houston. But there's still some confusion as far as why this is happening, and of course some conflicting emotions because it's the Texas Lion in the headline. Elbow drops Mathayus, covered quickly by Carson, but a 1 count only. Alex Morozo's returning, as you mentioned, as Bryce Boudreaux mentioned earlier. First time we've seen him in Lions Pride Sports in a while. Alex with us since the earliest days of Lions Pride Sports, and the great officials here in the state of Texas, and the right man for the job, with all due respect to all our other officials who would do a fine job on this matchup. It's only fitting, I think, that Alex is in this matchup. Mathayus is sent off to the corner and goes hard into the turnbuckle.
Come on, Mathayus!
What do you say with this?
time, Mathayus sent off into the corner. Bounces out, though. Clothesline, back elbow, and now Houston is rocked, picked up, and set down hard. And a drop kick to boot. Mathayus finding a surge, but just like that, Carson rolls to the outside. Smart there by Houston. That flurry of offense from the headline, and he put an end to it by rolling to the outside.
Come on, guys. Come on, bring it in. Come on, guys. Can't win. Come on, Carson. Let's go.
Carson looking for a suplex on the apron, but Mathayus able to block with his upper body strength and using his legs as well. Shot to the chin. One more. Forearm, elbow. A chop answers. And a straight right. Closed fist. Alex noted that there. Two men. Oh, geez. Oh, a neck breaker. Neck breaker on the apron. Mathayus goes down hard. Wow. Carson not immune to the fall as well, but look at that. Holy cow. Mathayus taking a very hard tumble, and as you see, it is concrete on the outside here at halftime at Highway 21. One more time, we want to thank the folks here at halftime for hosting our event this evening, and our fans as well. We want to thank them for turning out.
Come on! Come on, get back! Get back in the ring! Come on!
Houston seemingly okay with a count out here. That's a win for Houston in a new tournament to crown the first Lions Den champion. Mathayus, though, is in and not liking the reception.
I said stay down. Let me start the
Carson reversed into the corner, gets a boot up, staggering Mathayus. A lot of talking coming from Houston. Mathayus letting his strikes do the talking, but there's a blockbuster. Blockbuster from Carson. The Lion looking for the win in the Pride. No. Kick out. Mathayus up. Houston finding a little frustration, not being able to put away Mathayus.
Stand still. Talk to me. You give me some big attack. Stand still. You gotta give it. You gotta tap it. Come on. Come on, anything. Still got life. Now give it.
Let's go.
Come on, what do you say? Come on.
Mathayus has got to earn the Lions Den championship. He hoists Carson up. Don't know what he's going for from there, but it doesn't matter. It's a big boot after Carson slipped out off the shoulders. One more time to the cover. Looking to end the matchup here, and it's a kick out. Mathayus kicks out, and Houston showing more frustration.
Gotta put him better, Carson. Keeps kicking out. Kids
You know, you got to wonder what's going through the mind. I think I understand why Houston put himself at the end of this tournament. He wanted to get the best out of his trainee, whichever one of the 12 was going to emerge in this tournament. But you got to wonder at this point what's going through his mind. What are the emotions in Houston Carson's mind He's got to live up to the expectation of what he built over a decade in this business, a multi-time champion, including in the NWA.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, man. Better than that. Let's go. Get out of the corner, Carson.
For Mathayus, there is also the weight that he, on 3 occasions, has fought for championship gold within the confines of Lions Pride Sports. As Houston now echoing the chant and the cry for Mathayus, getting under the skin of the crowd, just as he was pulling the skin out of his fingernails earlier. And, oh man, spear! A spear from Mathayus, and he is unable to capitalize. Slow to get to Houston. Houston with a good head on his shoulders to roll away and to the outside. But a spear, and an explosive one at that, cutting into the midsection of Houston Carson, who's certainly laboring as a result, holding on to his rib cage, and is going to hopefully, for his sake at least, be able to get back in this contest. There's nothing like a Mathayus spear, and Houston Carson has felt it, I believe, for the first time. Oh! Pulled the leg out from Mathayus as he was going to the outside, and buys some more time. Of course, by going to the outside, Mathayus broke the count, and Houston continues to hold on to his ribcage as you see Mathayus taking that fall face and chest first onto the mat. And Houston, wow, he is, I don't know if that's a lung issue or a rib. There is something very wrong with Carson. He is significantly struggling and some significant pain there. I don't want to posit too deeply when it comes to anatomy and injury, but that spear caused some significant damage and something to keep our eye on. Houston is up to his feet. Mathayus does beat the count, and right back on top of him goes Carson. Right back on top.
Who do you think you are? I told you everything you know.
At what point have we even reached the point where providing a test in the form of himself has turned into animosity and very real frustration and anger? Have we reached that point yet, or are we still in a mode of testing? Mathayus's matches from his extensive time here in the Pride, available on our YouTube channel. We ask you to subscribe now as Houston pries back on the nose.
Ask him. No. Who's the man?
Mathayus has twice fought for the Lions Pride Sports Championship, and once in Lions Pride Sports for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, and each time it was either a disqualification or a distraction that led to him not leaving with that gold. This is the 4th time tonight with gold on the line and the chance to be the first Lions Den champion. That distinction means a lot to him coming out of that training facility in Bryan. Carson fading a little bit there after Mathayus was able to break free from the grip of Houston and get one of his own, but a couple of elbow shots to the ribcage of Mathayus, and now down he goes. Houston able to power up the headline. And now the Texas Lion back on top, covering. I'm not sure that's going to get it, but it is a leg hook. There's a kick out.
2 counts, too. Keeps kicking out.
You stupid
Come on, Mathayus.
It's kind of hard.
You stupid kid.
You should know, coach.
He's 22.
Hit him. You should know, coach.
Watch the hair, Carson. 1, 2, come on.
What are you?
What are you doing? Are you
I own this company, Alex. I own this company.
Alex preventing. Oh! Alex is admonishing Houston for close fist. A low blow out of his view, out of the ref's view, and now a DDT. You can certainly raise a question on whether that was the right thing to do by Mathayus. But Alex stopping Houston from delivering another closed fist, which is his right to do as the official, to make that ruling. And Mathayus delivering a low blow to buy himself some time, a DDT as well. Both men trying to get to their feet. Carson is up but favoring, and there's a back elbow. Carson still having issues. Let's not forget also that his rib cage was damaged. You heard him say broken rib. Now, clothesline ducked, and Mathayus getting back to the advantage. There's that black belt kick. Carson sent off, but holds himself up into the ropes. That had to pull on that midsection a little bit more. Houston comes out and right into a spine buster. Is Mathayus a spear away from being the first Lions Den champion? The crowd wants it. Carson fighting his way to his feet again. And here comes Mathayus. Oh! Leapfrog by Houston. And in comes Mathayus, missing, eating the top turnbuckle. Big issues right now for Mathayus, who then walks into, oh, I thought it was a Uranagi. But he gets it back elbow. Oh, and Houston delivers a horrifically powerful one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Spitting and then slapping. But Carson's caught. Power slam. Unbelievable back and forth. Cover by Mathayus. Leg is hooked and a kick out, shoulder up. Unbelievable. What a flurry. I'd say we have reached the point that this is beyond a test and Houston has gone to a different place. The place he went physically was up to the shoulder of Mathayus and down to the mat hard. This, I will say, has gone from final test. Houston's in a different place emotionally at this point. The heat of competition maybe has brought him there. Again, the stakes. Oh, the stakes are if Houston gets this Boston Crab, Walls of Jericho, whatever you want to call it, if he gets this locked in, he very well may beat Mathayus, and the Lions Den Championship Invitational Tournament will be restarted without Mathayus, and that will need a new tournament to determine our first Lions Den champion. Mathayus, though, kicking free, able to create some room. And now he comes in. Oh, there's a Uranagi. Oh, it's hit. Cover for the win. And the headline kicks out. We have seen super kicks win matches for years with Houston Carson. He goes for one here, but Mathayus with the catch. Mathayus catching the kick, and Carson sent down with a Samoan drop. Mathayus quickly back into, oh, it's a Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow right in the center. Cover, leg hook deep. Oh, Houston kicks out. Houston kicks out. Unbelievable. These two men hitting every power move in their arsenal. We've seen a spear already from Mathayus. There's that Falcon Arrow. Perfect positioning. Mathayus double checking with the official. Obviously, this match continues. Alex was right there, and that was a clear kick out, at least from my vantage point, my view. Mathayus back in. Oh! Super kick! That's gotta be it, the cover! Oh my gosh! He barely got his shoulder up, but it most certainly was.
Alex, come on! This is close, Carson. He just kicked out. He kicked out hard. He kicked out.
Right on the nose, right on the button. On point. But as you saw, Mathayus, it was not as much a kick out as it was he rolled his shoulder barely off the mat. Perfect positioning by Alex Morozos to see it, as now they are up somehow to their feet and trading blows in the center of the ring. Carson rolling up Mathayus. What a maneuver! Oh! The athleticism of Houston, especially given his midsection issues, and he sits out with a slam. Cover! And no! Mathayus rolls his shoulder up again. Mathayus was asked if he'd had enough. He said no. He was asked if he's still in it. He said yes. This match continues, but Mathayus, what does he have left? What does Houston Carson need to do to win this matchup? He himself obviously hobbled. Kick to the side of Mathayus' head. We've seen the excruciating pain in his midsection, courtesy of the spear by Mathayus. Said he broke a rib. But adrenaline certainly has surged in each of these men. You gotta wonder how they are continuing, given the punishment that they have put each other through. And now Houston Carson with maybe a final major maneuver in mind from an elevated position that might just do in Mathayus. Crowd support, I think, which was split, or far more evenly split at the beginning of this matchup, has shifted to the headline, seeking his first gold. And now a headbutt delivered sends Houston Carson spilling back to the center of the ring. Question is, can Mathayus capitalize on that as he sits on the top rope? Carson willing his way to his feet, and now goes back to the corner and quickly to the second rope, and stepping to the top. Can he get Mathayus up and over? He sure can. For the win off the superplex. Oh, another kick out. Mathayus again rolling up the shoulder. Unbelievable. One more time, Mathayus finds his way through. Now he himself favoring his midsection as the anguish from that landing is etched on the face of Houston as well. Unbelievable. Unreal. Houston Carson looking again, trying to find that one move, and we know that one move in his mind is a super kick again. Oh, a spear! A second spear! Houston Carson cut in half.
Stay down.
Stay down. This is my time. That statement met with a slap. And you can see the anguish. That's his coach. Houston Carson is his coach, his mentor. But there is gold on the line. There is professional. There is personal. And it's at war in the head of Mathayus. Carson to his feet. Oh my God! Damn! Mathayus is a champion! Finally!
Here is your winner and new Lions Den champion, Mathayus!
What did we just witness? It's going to take a long time, to be perfectly honest, to process this. In the pride and the halls of the Lions Den. But definitively, we can say Mathayus has achieved his destiny. He would tell you it's his destiny. His fans would tell you. I think Houston Carson would tell you. Oh my God, I can't believe that. As members of the locker room, fellow Lions Den trainees making their way to the ring, even Chavi Chulo, who lost in the final of the Lions Den Championship Invitational Tournament, and another look as impressive and impactful a spear as I've seen delivered by that young man. Not long ago, changing oil here in town. And now he's training others to reach their physical and mental peaks. And he's winning gold. He's winning that gold that Houston Carson holds, the Lions Den Championship.
There you go.
On this 4th anniversary of Lions Pride Sports, we have a new champion. His name is Mathayus. He has worked for quite a while to achieve this moment. Good night from Brian. Thanks for watching Lions Pride Sports on YouTube. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Plus, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For the very latest on Lions Pride Sports, visit our website, lionsprideproductions.com. You'll also find information on the Lion's Den training facility there.